Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm welcome to you all from all of us at Strathclyde. It is so nice to see you all here, particularly our students. Of course, some of us haven't seen them for a little while, but also it is great that we are able now to have this ceremony in person in this wonderful hall, Barony Hall. Barony Hall is used for graduation ceremonies, but also we use this place for conferences and also special dinners. Also, some of our students, graduates here will remember, of course, they were sitting exams here. I was talking to the president of the student union this morning, and he said several exams he sat here, but actually never realized that there was organ here. Obviously, they were so busy just looking down rather than looking around or up. So that's a beautiful place. A very warm welcome to you again, and I am sure you will enjoy this very special day for your loved ones. And like us, I'm sure again you are feeling very proud of their successes. In fact, that's why we are here today. We will confirm their success and their achievements, and also during the cupping process, we'll basically allow them to continue to the next step in their endeavors and then achieve their ambitions and their plans. So what we'll do, we'll call each of the graduates to come up to the stage for cupping. And after cupping, I will tell you recent developments at our university, but particularly also in the Faculty of Engineering in our departments there. And afterwards, if the weather allows, will be procession to the Learning and Teaching building. And if the weather is not allowing us to have the procession, still, of course, everybody here will be invited to go and enjoy a reception there. Of course, meet again old friends and colleagues there as well. So now I would like to ask Dr. Julia Reis, Vice Dean Academic in the Faculty of Engineering, to call students to receive their awards.
Thank you. Executive Dean,
Thank you.
in the name of the University and by the authority of Senate, I present to you these students. For the degree of Master of Science in Sustainability and Environmental Studies, Alice Maria Beglan Grant. Andrew Maxwell Allen Burse. Luca Bizio. Barbara MacDonald Nicholson Campbell. Lewis Morton Cowie. Ashley Won Yin Ho. Fiona Inglis. Callum John McGilvery. Katie McBride. Kirsty Margaret McClenahan. Kate Hannah Nicholson. Andrew George Ormiston. Lola Moran Panier. Sheena McKinnon Pete. Matthew John Ritchie. Ailey Shaw. Rebecca Maria Simmons. Jack Smart. Felix Thomas. Katrina Jane Walker. In Design Engineering, Robert Angel. Maria Pia Collella. Javier Poncela Covas. In Design Engineering with Advanced Product Development, Killian Carr. Ekene Wakuju. Bufanaswan Perasu. In Design Engineering with Sustainability, Orla Mallon. Rebecca Louise McHugh. In Engineering Management with Process Excellence, Ahmed Al-Masharak. Fard Hamoud Asrani. Craig Laurie. Kamalraj Manan. Sahib Mufti. In Mechatronics and Automation, Eunice Bahoon. Deepak Jagannathan. Tarakeshwaran Karunanithi. Aravind Munamthodiel Mohandas. Ishak Zakaria Karis. Mauro Nielsen dos Reis Borges Rita. Danu Jaya Saputro. Sayas. Florian Didier Emmanuel Stesser. Adekunbi Amenawon Adeje. Peter Michael Cheslick. Ruth Garrido Penia. Rachel Alice Gibson. Michalis Karoulis. Esperanza Lopez Galvez. Luca Rinaldi Poli. Blake Smith. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Product Design Engineering, Isla Coe. Katerina Svitsteva. John Lance Agabeo.
Let me warmly welcome you once again to this special ceremony and memorable day, a day that marks the culmination of many years of demanding work and dedication for our new graduates. And now you have graduated in front of your family, friends, and supporters. So I would like to begin my address by congratulating our graduates of 2021 on their achievements and their success with a round of applause from all of us here. In a short while, you'll be invited to join an academic procession when we leave the hall. This is a symbol that you are no longer students, but are now full members of the academic community at Strathclyde, one that numbers over 175,000 across the world. You join such esteemed company as David Livingstone, John Lee Gilbert, Dame Elish Angiolini, Helen Liddell, Baroness Annabel Goldie, and Sir Tom Hunter. From today, you will go on to take the next steps in realizing your dreams and ambitions. It is important that we acknowledge and recognize that you are graduating at a time when the world faces many challenges. This November, we are celebrating our first in-person graduation ceremonies since the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic, which has had far-reaching and unprecedented effects on all of our lives. The pandemic has challenged our health systems, impacted our economies, and changed the way we work. But it has also demonstrated what society can achieve when we work together, and it has placed science at the forefront of the solutions to the challenges we face. For it was science and universities that delivered vaccines for the COVID-19 virus in record time, and it is science and education that will help us address the most pressing issue of our day, climate change. Earlier this month, as many of you will know, Glasgow hosted a climate change conference, the summit of world leaders and nations which came together to agree measures to prevent catastrophic warming of our planet. Several important pledges were made at that gathering, and it will be up to all of us as citizens to ensure those promises are kept, to push for further changes, and to play our part in putting in place the scientific and social solutions to making net zero happen. As a university community, we are very aware of our responsibilities to reduce our impact on the planet, which is why we have set a target to reduce our carbon emissions by 70% by 2025 and reach net zero by 2040 or earlier. We must also recognize that challenges of coronavirus and climate change have exposed divisions in our societies, weaknesses in our systems, and even seen the denial of science and expert knowledge. Strathclyde is an institution where freedom of thought is encouraged and valued, an institution exemplified by tolerance and inclusivity, one which seeks to play a significant role in shaping the world we live in, through our teaching, research, and through you, our graduates. Now, as graduates of Strathclyde, you too must play your part in drawing upon the knowledge you have gained here and the learning that is still to come to build a brighter future. Climate Change Conference saw former US President Barack Obama came to Strathclyde to speak with students about the important role that the youth and young people of the world will play in tackling climate change. The 44th President had a simple but powerful message for those who had gathered outside our learning and teaching building to see him. Pausing on the steps, he shouted to the crowd, "Get active." This is an appeal that I know our graduates will act upon. And in getting active, we hope you will demonstrate Strathclyde's socially progressive values and ethos of tolerance, pluralism, and a desire to make positive difference. As graduates, you must champion knowledge and address injustice. I am confident that you will do this because you go out into the world equipped with the most valuable asset, knowledge. The Strathclyde degree that you now hold in your hands is your passport to success as you rise to meet the challenges ahead. I know that in reaching this moment, you will all have had the support and encouragement of your families, friends, teachers, and mentors. Many of them will be here today in person or thinking of you on this special occasion, and I am sure you are extremely grateful for their support. Let us take the opportunity to show our appreciation and gratitude with a round of applause. Thank you. Similarly, all of our graduates have been helped by our wonderful staff who have worked hard to provide you with a first-class education and outstanding student experience, and for whom your success is their reward. So graduates, please join me in showing your appreciation to them. Your success and our success as a university is no small part due to the efforts of our staff who are delivering our vision of Strathclyde as a leading international technological university that is socially progressive. Of all the key figures who have made this university what it is, Professor John Anderson was the one who made it possible back in 1796 when Strathclyde was founded during the Scottish Enlightenment for the benefit of all mankind as a place of useful learning. Anderson believed in knowledge for the greater good and education for all. what we call widening participation today. And we have remained faithful to our founding principles. Strathclyde is at the forefront of widening access to higher education, welcoming those with the ability to learn regardless of their personal circumstances. This year, we met the Scottish Government target of 20% of our new students coming from the 20% most challenged areas of the country. We achieved this while having some of the highest entrance requirements in the UK. Our ethos of useful learning continues to apply today too, as we seek to gain new knowledge and understanding that we can apply to the challenges of our day. We are a research-intensive university whose vision is to make a positive difference to the lives of our students, to society, and to the world. Through our groundbreaking research, we are helping to change the world for the better. Our scientists and researchers are leading the development of innovative technologies that will facilitate the transition from fossil fuels to the clean, sustainable energy sources, such as wind, solar, and hydrogen, that will power our future world and tackle climate change. We are developing new drugs using new digital manufacturing processes that will provide cheaper, more effective treatments in the fight against cancer, kidney diseases, and inflammatory diseases, while also helping our health services evolve to face the challenges of health and social care in the changing demographics of the 21st century. Through our focus on entrepreneurial education, we are helping students and staff to create new businesses with sustainability in mind, which in turn are creating jobs and supporting economic growth. We are leading the revitalization of this part of the city through the Glasgow City Innovation District, which is attracting companies, both large and small, to work with the university to create new ideas, technologies, and solutions to a range of problems in the health technology, financial technology, 5G communications, industrial informatics, space, and quantum, much of which is based within our Technology and Innovation Centre. We are also growing Scotland's manufacturing capabilities as part of the fourth industrial revolution, which will see digitalization, automation, and artificial intelligence transform the sector and provide huge economic and employment opportunities. Much of this work is taking place in the Advanced Manufacturing Innovation Districts, Scotland, out near Glasgow Airport, where the National Manufacturing Institute Scotland facility, operated by Strathclyde, is under construction. We also work to inform public policy on national economic strategy, education, productivity, and workplace strategies through our various research institutes. Our globally minded staff and students are working in sustainable development and addressing inequalities in places such as India, Malawi, Gambia, to establish clean water, renewable power supplies, and healthcare facilities. And we understand the value of successfully working in partnership with business, government, and the third sector to make a difference as we extend our global reach through academic partnerships with other leading universities, including Stanford, NYU, MIT, Caltech, Tsinghua, Nanyang Technological University, and the National University of Singapore. As a university, we are continually working to enhance our student experience, investing in our campus, as evident by our new Strathclyde Sport and Learning and Teaching buildings, and investing in health and well-being services, putting our students at the heart of everything we do. Our progress and efforts in all of these areas have been greatly recognized in recent years with a host of awards. We became the only university to win the Times Higher Education UK University of the Year twice, having won the accolade again in 2019. We have also been named Business School of the Year, Workplace of the Year, and Research Project of the Year in recent years. It has also been a year of significant progress within our Faculty of Engineering. Our Faculty of Engineering was active in the events throughout the climate conference, observing in the Blue Zone, demonstrating our world-class research and innovation, providing expert commentary, and informing discussions and debates. In her keynote speech at the university to launch the Scottish Government's climate change ambitions, the First Minister underlined our long track record in innovation and our reputation for research that, in her words, will undoubtedly help lead Scotland and the whole world into the next zero age. Strathclyde engineers are at the forefront of our understanding of sustainability and the world around us. Indeed, we have a unique place in history as the world's first wind turbine was developed here in 1885 by James Blythe. Today, Strathclyde engineers are recognized in the research fields of energy innovation, energy policy, sustainable development, and as champions of the journey to net zero. We are particularly proud that we hold a Queen's Anniversary Award for Higher and Further Education, the highest national honor conferred on the sector for excellence in energy innovation. We are also at the forefront of research and innovation in a wide range of sectors, from health to space and from shipping to 5G communications. Last month, the Institute and the world's largest company, Boeing, opened a new research and development facility in collaboration with Strathclyde's Advanced Forming Research Center. The facility will see the delivery of Boeing's $11.8 million research and development program and will reduce materials waste and improve safety, productivity, and the environmental impact of aircraft. A new guide detailing all of the technologies that can help to decarbonize the UK energy system and achieve net zero has been produced by Dr. James Dixon and his colleagues in the Department of Electronic and Electrical Engineering. The Energy Technologies for the Net Zero Guide, published by the Institution of Energy and Technology, is intended to help the public, policymakers, and anyone invested in transitioning to low-carbon future and understand the options and technologies available. Strathclyde is one of 8 partners in a consortium awarded $1.3 million to develop a national hydrogen highway network, integrating land, sea, and ports in a project led by the Port of London Authority. A research group led by Professor Long Min Tao in the Department of Naval Architecture, Ocean and Marine Engineering will lead the assessment of the offshore hydrogen generation capabilities and be a major contributor to autonomous ship design, development of automated mooring, berthing, and energy management systems. The sight of ducklings paddling in a line behind their mother is a common sight in rivers and ponds across the country. But just why do they swim in that formation? Research led by Dr. Ji-Ming Yuan believe that they have discovered the reason, which could also have applications in maritime shipping. Naval architecture experts have concluded that ducklings benefit from wave riding and wave passing. The role of fungi in helping to prevent landslips is being investigated in research at the university. The project's lead researcher, Dr. Grania Al-Muhtasar, has received a Future Leaders Fellowship worth $1.3 million over 4 years from the UK Research and Innovation for this project. The study will explore the use of fungi and their properties in strengthening soil and reducing infiltration of rainwater, a common cause of landslips. Low-cost screen-printed carbon sensors have been used to rapidly detect bacteria commonly found in wounds, which could pave the way for a real-time medical device. A study carried out by Professor Trish Connolly of our biomedical engineering and her team, together with NHS, Ayrshire and Arran, used sensitive portable electrochemical sensors which detected infections in clinical samples within half an hour, much quicker than current hospital laboratory testing. Earlier this month, Strathclyde became a member of the International Astronautical Federation, the world's leading space advocacy body. Professor Max Vasile, Director of Aerospace Center of Excellence at the university, presented on the university's Space Research Cluster at the International Astronautical Congress, the largest international space event in Dubai. A Strathclyde student, Finlay Harris, who is studying in the Department of Electronic and Electrical Engineering, is one of 12 inaugural recipients of the Amazon Future Engineer Bursaries, a new bursary between the Royal Academy of Engineering and Amazon. A pioneering new partnership between the university and Chest, Heart and Stroke Scotland is bidding to kickstart a revolution in stroke care. Dr. Andrew Kerr and his colleagues in our Department of Biomedical Engineering is working with the charity to integrate cutting-edge research in areas like robotics and computer gaming technology with Chest, Heart and Stroke Scotland's hospitals and home services. A researcher at the university has been named as Deputy Director of a UK-wide research program on carbon capture and storage. Dr. Jen Roberts, a Chancellor's Fellow in Strathclyde's Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, is one of 9 co-investigators with the UK Carbon Capture and Storage Centre and one of the 2 new team members recruited through new funding from the Engineering Physical Sciences and Research Council. She will be the network's early career researcher-led. 2 students created a new prosthetic hand concept, were recognized in one of Scotland's longest-running enterprise competitions, winning £1,200 to move their business onto the next level. Jamie Swinburne and Fergal Mackey of Strathclyde's Department of Design, Manufacturing and Engineering Management were named winners of the Fresh Ideas competition for their business startup, Metacarpal, after creating a cutting-edge and user-friendly design for prosthetic hand. In April this year, Dr. Junji Wu, Chancellor's Fellow in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, received £377,000 from the Medical Research Council to develop a bio-artificial artery to treat cardiovascular diseases. Dr. Andy Ward, Chancellor's Fellow, and his colleagues in our Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering and the Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, have demonstrated a low-cost sensor that can detect fragments of the virus responsible for COVID-19 within wastewater. The world's first green submarine is one of the 5 maritime projects involving the University of Strathclyde to win UK government funding worth a total of £1.7 million. The successful project bids involve researchers from the university's Naval Architecture, Ocean and Marine Engineering Department, and among 25 winning projects of the £23 million Clean Maritime Demonstration Competition. The quality of research and education at Strathclyde is why our graduates are highly sought after by employers. It is through you, our graduates, that we make our biggest impact on the world. So it is with immense pride that we see you graduate today, and though you may be leaving us, you remain important members of our Strathclyde family, and we hope that you will continue to stay in touch and to let us know how you get on and to continue to contribute to Strathclyde's activities. Today is your day, and the time has come for you to celebrate with your loved ones. So on behalf of the University of Strathclyde, once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. I wish you every success for the future. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the graduation ceremony, and I understand that the weather will allow us now to actually have the procession to the Learning and Teaching Building. So you are all very warmly invited to join the procession there. But please first let our graduates to process, and then please follow them. Our guests could follow them afterwards. So once again, thank you very much indeed for joining this great event. Be upstanding, please.